What really happened to these missing people? Let's dive into some of the strangest disappearances that remain unsolved to this day. The Lost Colony of Roanoke, 1587 to 1590. The word that haunts history. One of the most infamous disappearances ever recorded. An entire English colony vanished without a trace. In 1587, over 100 settlers, including men, women, and children, arrived on Roanoke Island. But when their leader, John White, returned 3 years later, they were gone. No bodies, no signs of struggle, only a single ominous clue. The word Croatoan carved into a tree. Theories range from assimilation into Native American tribes to starvation, disease, or even something more sinister, but no one knows for sure. The vanished Anasazi, a civilization that walked into the unknown. The ancestral Puebloans, known as the Anasazi, built massive cliff dwellings in the American Southwest, advanced, intricate cities. Then, around 1200 to 1300 AD, they simply disappeared. Their cities, like Mesa Verde and Chaco Canyon, were suddenly abandoned. But why? Theories suggest drought, warfare, resource depletion, or something far more mysterious. Some legends claim they walked into another world, vanishing forever. What really happened? Their descendants, the Hopi and Zuni tribes, exist today, but the fate of their once thriving civilization remains a ghost story etched in stone. The missing Viking settlement in Greenland, 15th century, an Arctic enigma. For over 400 years, Vikings thrived in Greenland, farming and building churches despite the harsh Arctic climate. Then, sometime between 1400 and 1500 AD, they vanished without a trace. Their homes, farms, and churches stood eerily empty. No bodies, no records. Theories: climate change, starvation, Inuit attacks, or maybe something even stranger. Despite surviving centuries in the cold, they simply ceased to exist. The fall of the Indus Valley Civilization, 1900 BC, a vanishing empire. At its peak, the Indus Valley Civilization, as advanced as Mesopotamia and Egypt, boasted planned cities, sanitation systems, and massive trade networks. But then, around 1900 BC, it collapsed. 5 million people disappeared. No signs of war, mass graves, or cataclysmic disasters. Some believe climate change, shifts in monsoons, or a mysterious epidemic wiped them out. Others? They suspect something far more cryptic. The Flannan Isles Lighthouse Mystery, 1900. 3 men gone without a trace. December 1900. 3 lighthouse keepers on Scotland's Flannan Isles were found missing. When a ship arrived to check on them, the lighthouse was deserted. The last log entry mentioned a terrible storm, but no storm was recorded in the area. No distress signals, no bodies, nothing. Theories, rogue waves, madness, even supernatural forces, but the truth? Lost to the sea. Title: The Uru People of Lake Pupo, 21st century. A civilization wiped out by nature. Not all disappearances are ancient history. The Uru people of Bolivia, who lived on floating islands for centuries, vanished in 2015. Why? The lake they depended on dried up completely. Within a year, their entire population disappeared. Some migrated, others simply perished. A chilling reminder of how fragile civilizations can be. The vanishing of Verde, Brazil, in 1923, a town that ceased to exist. 600 people, an entire Brazilian town. Overnight, they were gone. When a military expedition arrived, food was still on tables, fires still burning, but the town empty. The only clue, a cryptic message scrawled on a blackboard. There is no salvation. No bodies, no records, no trace the town ever existed. Was it a hoax, a mass abduction? No one knows. The mysterious collapse of the Mayan Empire in the 9th century AD, an ancient superpower's disappearance. The Mayan Civilization, masters of astronomy, mathematics and engineering, built sprawling cities like Tikal, Copan and Palenque. Then around 900 AD they abandoned their cities overnight. Theories: drought, famine, political collapse, internal war. But why so suddenly? The Mayan people still exist, but their once unstoppable empire was left to be swallowed by the jungle. Could it happen again? History shows us that entire civilizations can vanish, sometimes in a blink. Was it war, disease, natural disaster, or forces beyond our understanding? Could modern societies suffer the same fate? Could there be forgotten civilizations waiting to be discovered? What do you think happened? Let us know in the comments.